Hello, good evening. Welcome to my page. I'm Michelle with Glitzy Yaya. And if you don't see the red live button up in the corner, then you're probably watching the replay. So just hashtag replay and let me know that you're popping on. And while we're waiting for people to come on, I'm just gonna share us out. And as you're popping on, just say hi and let me know that you're here. Hi Paula, hi Kara, hi Natalie, hi Miss Tina. How is everybody doing? Yeah, I think I have us shared out. Welcome. Let me see. Let me get the... How is everybody? Hi Raven. So we are with the DIY Dream Team group today. And today is all about bunnies and butterflies. So we had, I think we had a lineup change. So it didn't start until 2. I think I have the old flyer posted and I apologize for that. So it started at 2 today with Be the Light by Melanie. She started at 2. And then at 3 we had Sweet Angel Crafts with Jennifer. And before me, we had Grace Faithful Creations, aka the Pouncy Bling Queen. And then me, Glitzy Yaya, I'm Michelle. After me, we have Nana's Nook, which is Lori. And then Christine, I'm Snow Crafty. And then Trudy with Make It Personal Ketterling by Trudy. At 9 p.m., we'll have the Creative Hub and Liz. And then to close us out tonight is Tammy's Designs. So a great lineup for today. And our host today, setting this up and doing all the hard work for the event, is Tammy with Tammy's Designs and Raven with California Dreamin'. So thank you very much, ladies, for all the hard work putting these events together. So I thought I would do something a little bit different. I wanted to make sure I was able to finish the project, because if I did a full character bunny, I might not be able to finish. So we're going to do a cupcake bunny. So it's not something I've done. So thank you, Raven. So we're going to see how it goes. So we're not going to give her any feet. So we'll do the cupcake. We will have a full bunny head, but then we're going to have her, maybe I'm going to try like a ruffled skirt to come off the cupcake, and then she'll have her head and her arms. Okay? Oh, see? Thank you. Correct me, because like I said, I don't think I have the correct flyer. So I'm just flattening that so it'll sit on that better. All right, let's get started. And if I made any more mistakes, I apologize. Just correct me. I slept today because I have to work, so I wasn't able to let's see. Should we do? I hadn't been online. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I was distracted. Should we do, because we're doing spring theme, should we do pink or purple or yellow? I have some yellow here. What color should her skirt be? Maybe I should start on, let's start on her head first. While y'all are thinking, pink, purple, or yellow for the skirt. I'm gonna start on her head. And this is not the one I had. Hello, hello, welcome. Thanks for the sprinkles. So I did go ahead and mix up some, I didn't want a dark bunny, but I also didn't want a white bunny. I have done a lot of white bunnies, so we're gonna go with a light brown bunny. So I'm just gonna get a little bit of clay, and I had a put this out. Mix that. I hear crinkling over there and trying to see what my puppy is getting into. Okay. So just trying to roll this out and get all the lines out. How's everybody's day been? It's still been raining here. We've had 2 days of rain and just kind of dreary weather, which I'm not complaining because it also makes good sleeping weather. So this styrofoam is kind of the rough styrofoam. So hey Melanie. So you don't have to put glue on it. So I'm just gonna stick it in there, push it in there, and then pull it up. Her head may be way too big for this cupcake, but it's okay. It'll be fine. So I was trying to think, you know, because we don't want it, Easter's over. We don't really want Easter. We want it more springy. So I thought, let's just make her, like in her little, have a little dress on her. Okay, we're gonna kind of shape her face. Kind of give her some cheeks right there. I don't want her scowling. I got styrofoam on this where I squished it. Clay, I don't have to put extra. I just go right there. fat cheeks. There's some eyes right there. Can y'all see what I'm doing? Have I got it covered? I'll just have to make sure you let me know. Get my eyes. Thanks for the sprinkles. Let's do these. They have the eyelashes on there. Get my tools out. Pokey tool. Hi, Ramona. So we're just gonna kind of see where we want our eyes. Right there. Get some glue right there. The portfolio. Oh, this I got from Amazon, and it's a like a baseball trading card. I think if you search baseball trading card binder, there's all kinds of designs, and it actually comes with the inserts with the little pockets in it. Okay, make sure you push your eyes in. So normally I add cheeks to it, but this time I'm not, so it's kind of throwing me off a little bit. We're gonna work with it and see if we can't work with it. Okay, and so I have a little pink nose. I'm gonna just get a little started right there. A little glue on the nose. There's her eyes and nose. Now we'll put that little bitty mouth into there. So just make it fat in the middle and kind of skinny on the sides, and then curve it like that. And then just kind of stick it under there. And then I just get a little ball. I need a smaller ball. Just kind of just put a little line right there. Where's this? Just want to smooth that in right there. Under there. Kind of smooth those lines in a little bit. And then we'll just put her little whisker dots in there. There's her little face. So give her some little eyebrows. Then we'll work on her ears. And that way her ears can kind of be getting a little skin on it before we put her on the cupcake. There's some little eyebrows. This one right here. Okay, so there she is with her eyebrows. Hey Raymond, how are you? Okay, let's work on her ears. And then we'll just set those aside so they can kind of be having a skin on it, so they'll set. And then we'll start working on the cupcake. And I have this idea, and I really hope it works. Yeah, we got rain. We've got a lot of rain here too. Okay, so that's probably too long. So let me just cut it off here. Just I'm trying to make a little indentation so we can put our, what'd y'all decide? Pink, because we'll make the ears the same color as our cupcake. Pink, purple, or yellow? What do we decide? So that's what color we'll put inside of our ears too. Because that's what color our cupcake will be. Just sit up like that. Can you sit up like that? Yeah, there you go. Good girl. Tighten up a little bit. And I'm trying to make these a little bit thinner. I don't want them real thick. We'll cut that one off. Squish that one up at the top. I don't see one choice. Y'all are not being very helpful today. So I guess I'm gonna go with yellow, since y'all are not being helpful. But I'm gonna go with this light yellow. I probably should go with this one since I have more. I don't want to run out. Hi, Hallie. How are you doing? Let me just condition it. Because I think yellow is springy. Melanie, if you could just see mine. It's a sad state of affairs. Okay. Same thing, just roll a teardrop. We're just going to kind of put that right in the middle. And I'll cut that off right there. So there's one ear. Do with the other ear. Get that down. Get it up right there. Okay, so there's our two ears. Okay, now we have our cupcake. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a base of, Kenny, can you go in the back in one of those and bring me a heart cookie cutter, please? Okay, I'm gonna roll this out a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of glue. Well, I didn't need that many, but thank you. Yes, I used a styrofoam ball. It was this size. It was a little bit smaller than this size, so probably maybe a 1 to 1.5 inch, maybe. And then I had the clay pretty thick going around it. This cupcake, I'm pretty sure I got from Temu. So this is going to be covered, so it doesn't really matter what it looks like. I just want to make sure that if you can see through the ruffles, that you're seeing the same color. So I'm actually just gonna leave that kind of like balled up right there. Here, I do want to have a little base for our, I thought I had I cleaned off my table, but so I don't have a styrofoam cone. So we'll just use this. Because our head will stick down in here. I do want it to have a good structure. Probably should cover that before I stick toothpicks in it. I'll go ahead and cover that too. condition this. And again, you're not going to see it, so it doesn't have to be pretty. You just want it covered. And we are doing this for the first time, so we're doing this together. So we shall see how it turns out. It may turn out to be a complete disaster. And that's okay too. We'll know for next time. You're probably thinking, what the heck is she even thinking? Sometimes I don't know what I'm thinking. Okay, so if I had not cleaned off my table, I would have had a cone here, but since I did, I do not have a cone. So we're improvising. So hopefully this will be dry by the time it's time for our head. But this is going to be for our body. Can y'all see it? Okay. Now, let's get some more yellow. Condition it. Thanks, Sandy. Okay, let's see what size we want. I feel like probably that one. I like the lace on that one, but okay, let's roll this out. You know what? I need a little bit of brown because that's going to be her neck. Before I put this on. See which side of, well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Because this is going to be the bunny's neck, so it can't be yellow. Okay. Okay, so there's the bodice of her dress. Okay, so it's starting to come together. All right, here's the scary part. Let's see if this is gonna work. Let me see what size. Actually, let's do this one. This one's ruffled. Goes right there. Let's get the bigger one first. And I use the scalloped edge, okay? Bring the foam out, get my little ball tool, and I'm just gonna kinda bring these little scallops out to make a ruffle. I'm kind of going all the way up to where I think it's gonna meet. So you have ruffles all the way up. Now you could roll a strip and you could like pleat it and go around it, but I want to try this. Like I said, it may not work. But we're gonna see. And we'll try to layer the circles. Okay. And we need a little. Like this one. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're going to start at the bottom. Just going to kind of go around and hope it meets. You know what? I'll just cut another piece to make it meet. So it didn't go all the way around, but that's okay. We can cut a little piece right there. Okay. We'll just give it some movement. So there's that. Let me get the bigger one. Hi, Stephanie. Let's see how that one goes. I'll use. Yeah, I like this one better. Just figure out what tools make the prettiest pattern. This one I think makes a prettier ruffle because it's longer. Okay, just cut that circle out. Slit so we can go around it. I'll push it up so you can see the bottom, but I let that stick, so I may have to. Let's see how we go with just some strips, because that seems like that might take a little bit of time. We'll combine all the techniques on the same cupcake. So your worm needs to be quite long because you're gonna pleat it, so that takes up. Would you think it's like a super long roll, but once you start pleating it, it gets really short. Okay. There, running out of room. Something right there. Let's get it out. I am just going to kind of go right here, make a little ruffle. May not make a difference. No, 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 no. Don't stick together. So then this, you're just going to go back and forth. And just kind of make a pleat and a ruffle. I am not the best at making ruffles. I need to practice more. Okay, let's stop there and see. And then I do like to cut off the top so it's not so bulky. Okay. Let's see where that gets us. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all I'm not liking this, so we're gonna pivot. Pivot. I think I'm gonna leave her bonus. We're running out of time and I want it to finish. I'm making a bunny. The theme is bunny and butterflies. So I was making a bunny cupcake. And my ruffles were not coming out like I wanted them, so I just ripped off my ruffles, and now we're gonna pivot, and we're gonna make a quick ruffle with some ribbon. And this ribbon does have butterflies on it. Make sure you catch your wire. It is. It came from Sam's. This is Sam's ribbon. I just want to glue that so it doesn't unravel on me. Fold that under so we don't have that raw edge. I think we can put 2 ribbons on her. I mean, 2 rows of ribbon. Just gonna twist those wires around. And we'll take the hot glue and glue those 2 together. That yellow matches perfect too. Okay, so afterwards I will get some liquid glue and glue this ribbon on because hot glue is not gonna stick on there. Okay, let's see if we got time for another one. Glue on my fingers. Same thing, just gonna glue that. There. So I got that a little bit too long. this onto the ribbon right there. So it'll stay. Something under here. Put that off. This. Under there. Okay, so there's her dress. Okay. Okay, let's just get her head on. I may have to do her arms afterwards. This size. I want to get her ears on too. We just may have to work on our arms later because it's 56. Just kind of putting a pilot hole in there. Just know I'll have arms right there. Get some toothpicks. Okay, so after me, where am I at? We're gonna have Lori with Nana's Nook. She's coming on afterwards. And we'll head over there and see what she's got in store for us, what kind of bunny she's gonna have. Okay, and I'm gonna put, I think I'm gonna put a big orange bow right there. I have not made a pig, but I am gonna do a live sale. It will be with the Debbie's, is it the Crafters and Marketplace? It's Debbie's Bright Ideas. Let me see if I can get my bow mold real quick. And orange. No, orange. Here's orange. So I will make some orange. Make some arms, and then I'll put a trim around her waist to kind of hide all the seams. And I will add some like blush to her. Let's make her a pretty bow so she can be all fancy. Oh, wait. We gotta finish. Which, I mean, yeah, we have butterflies in the... I'll put it on the bow. Sorry, Raven. I'm trying to hurry.
The rain is on tomorrow.
Raven. Actually, sorry, Lori. 'Cause... Okay, 6 o'clock. Okay. I may actually do 2 to cover up the ears. Okay, there we go. I think I'm gonna do 2. I may get smaller bows. But anyway, that's what she'll look like because I want to cover up where it's attached right there. And then I'll have her some arms and put her some sleeves on. But there she is. And then there's a butterfly right there we can put in the middle of our bow. Which she has butterflies on her dress too. So we got both elements. So there you go. I'm sorry I'm a minute late. Thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all very much. Y'all have a great rest of your afternoon and head over to Lori at Nana's Nook. All right. See y'all later. Bye-bye.